Hi Libra family, welcome to With Love Tarot. I'm back with your no communication tarot reading for April and May of 2020. How is everybody doing out there? So this comes as a request from one of my subscribers, and this is going to be about somebody who is most on your mind that there is no communication with, and also this is a person that you've dealt with in a romantic way. So whether you had a big relationship with this person or this was somebody you just dated, but this is definitely somebody that you've dealt with in a romantic way and that there is no contact with. And I'm going to be looking at your person's feelings for you around this time period and the likelihood of them reaching out. Are you ready? So what we have here, I first asked how this person feels about the no contact around this time period, and we have King of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So the first message I'm getting here is that they feel emotional, okay? I do think that they have loving feelings for you, and that's what's coming through here, because I saw some really positive cards as I was shuffling, so it's almost like they have hope, or they're keeping the hope or faith that they will eventually speak to you, okay? And they have loving feelings at the same time. They could also feel emotional about you. With the Knight of Wands, though, this, for me, the feeling I'm getting is they feel maybe a little bit guarded, or they have a wall up of some sort, okay? So I don't know what happened here, but perhaps they feel like they can't reach out to you, or they don't know how their contact would be received, okay? So they are a little bit walled off. It could be that they're strategizing something, and I will clarify in just a few minutes, but really the feeling I'm getting is like they're self-protecting. It's kind of defensive. I then asked how this person feels about you romantically. We have Page of Cups with 10 of Pentacles. Really, really nice energy, guys. So, and I just noticed that the page is next to the King of Cups on the top row, right? So this is more of the same energy for sure. Look at this. So yeah, I mean, in addition to feeling emotionally about you, this also tells me that they still love you, or there's still love here. And also, there's a pure energy at the same time with the Page of Cups, okay? They could also feel a little bit hurt, especially with the Nine of Wands present, right? So they could feel guarded at the same time. Maybe you're dealing with somebody where they were hurt in the past, or you know, something really happened here, okay? But they're still holding a cup for you, so to speak, right? So it's really nice energy. It's like puppy love almost, okay? It's like a pure energy. So with the 10 of Pentacles, wow. Yeah, I mean, they, at the same time, they feel emotional and love, but they also could feel that you were a big part of their life, or are a big part of their life. For a tiny percentage of you out there, this could have been somebody that you did have a commitment with, okay? You either lived with this person, or there was some type of larger commitment involved, okay? Or maybe you have a child with this person, for a tiny percentage of you out there. But the feeling I get with the 10 of Pentacles is family, right? It's legacy, okay? If that's not your story, this could just mean that they do want to make some type of offer to you, okay? Maybe they're thinking about it, or, you know, that's how they feel, okay? And then I asked for the likelihood of communication around this time period being April or May. We have Page of Swords. I have to say, guys, this is one of my top communication cards, okay? So some of you out there, this is a positive omen that communication will come through here. Maybe not necessarily in April or May, but I do see this as a good sign, okay? It could be something smaller, like a ping on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, something like that. Or it could also mean that this person is kind of looking in on you and keeping tabs on you. Not in a bad way, but they're very much energetically connected to you. So I'm going to clarify everything here to get a little bit more specific. with the Five of Wands clarifying how the no contact makes them feel, yeah, there is some type of struggle that they are feeling around this time period, okay? This does confirm the Nine of Wands energy, okay? So they could be feeling guarded around this time period, or kind of in the energy where they don't know how you would receive contact, or maybe they don't even know what to do. You know, this is kind of sometimes about having a wall up, or they're trying to figure it out, okay? So with the Five of Wands, this is also about a struggle of some sort. Not in a major way, but it is an unstable energy. It's like a competitive energy too. They could be even fighting with themselves, or they just really are going through some type of period where this has really affected them, and they're not having an easy time with it. With the King of Cups, well, it's because they have loving feelings for you at the same time. They could also be trying to keep their emotions in check, because sometimes with the King of Cups, this person is very emotionally available, they're very loving, but they're also good at kind of hiding their feelings sometimes. You know, you can see this person's face is pretty stoic. You know, he's not showing a lot of emotion, but the cup here represents his emotions. So it's almost like this person is keeping their feelings in check about you, or struggling not to show them, or struggling not to be overly emotional about you because of the no communication. Now, some of you could be dealing with a water sign, a fire sign, and I'm also seeing an earth sign here as well. So with the Two of Pentacles clarifying how they feel about you romantically, what this is saying is they kind of recognize that work needs to be put into this connection. And also too, the other message coming through here is that a kind of the same energy with the Five of Wands. They're trying to keep something in check. You know, it could be that because they have such strong feelings for you that they're trying to balance it out, right? And maybe they have a lot on their plate around this time period as well. With the Three of Pentacles, and interesting that the 3 is coming right after the 2, for some of you, they do want to work something out, okay? Because for me, this is about coming together and making an effort, like making a group effort here, okay? With the Ten of Pentacles, especially, guys, look at this. This is all Pentacles. This is all Earth energy. It's very stable here. It's like they do recognize that there's some investment here. So that's why I said that for some of you, not all of you, perhaps really did have a committed relationship with this person on some level. And they recognize that. And it's almost like they don't want to throw it out. They don't want to throw the connection out, okay? Because they did make some type of an investment. And for some of them, they're even willing to work it out. But they're also recognizing that work needs to be put into this situation, if that makes sense, you know, with the 2 and the 3 here. The final card I took for how your person feels about you romantically, we have the 8 of Wands. So this also tells me that they feel passionately about you, okay? And this is sometimes my Arrows of Love card. Okay, so there's a lot of stable and grounded energy here, but they definitely still feel passionately about you. And really, they could be contemplating reaching out with the Page and the 8 here, okay? Maybe for some of you, by the time you watch this reading, some type of communication does come forward, because I've had some of my viewers tell me that. So it could be that maybe they really are contemplating reaching out. At the very least, they are attracted to you and they feel passionately about you. And the clarifier that flew out onto the likelihood of whether this person will reach out to you around this time period, guys, we have the 2 of Cups. So you have one of the best readings so far here. And with the Page, yeah, this is a really nice energy, it's a positive sign, okay? So I'm not saying all of you are going to get contact. Obviously, everybody here is on a different path and timing is different for everybody, but I will say that this does look very good, okay? So I do see that for some of you, contact will come forward here. Additional messages coming through is that some of you could be dealing with a pretty significant connection, or this person could even feel like a soulmate to you. You feel very connected to them on some level, right? And remember I was talking about how with the Page of Swords, this could be that the person is kind of like looking in on you or keeping tabs and even energetically connected. This confirms that message. You know, it's almost like regardless of where you two are, regardless of how much time has passed and the lack of communication, you're still connected to this person, you know, on some level. It's almost like somebody that you haven't talked to in a long time, but when you do talk to this person or you do get together with them, no time has passed. That's the energy coming through here. I just want to take one more card on their current feelings for you. Okay, so what flew out here, guys? And interesting, we have the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom. So some of you really are dealing with an earth sign person here. They could have some type of earth placement in their birth chart. Is the Devil. And this also does represent for me a Capricorn, which is an earth sign. So interesting that at the same time, they could be feeling a little obsessive. Not in a bad way, but you are definitely on this person's mind, okay? So along with the passionate feelings, they could really around this time period be thinking about you, okay? Maybe coming up with a game plan or, you know, just like trying to figure something out. But wow, you are definitely on this person's mind. With the Page of Swords and the Two of Cups, woof. Libra, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. With love.